Anyone got a spare light? Anyone got a spare light, please? Needing a spare light. What's up, everyone? Thanks for checking out this video. In this one, I got y'all some exciting news for those of you that are on board the hype train for the Age of Triumph. Recently, some news was brought to us by Bungie during their live stream. In case you guys missed it, I'm going to be providing you with some screenshots and some great information in this video. So sit back, relax, and hopefully you guys end up enjoying. Bungie had said that they will be providing this info that I'm going to be sharing with you all in some patch notes sometime in the future. I don't remember the exact day. Pretty sure it'll be on a Tuesday though. In this video, I wanted to primarily cover the raid weapons and the raid armor. And oh my gosh, does this stuff look freaking awesome, guys. So one of the most anticipated weapons coming back is the Fatebringer, and it's coming back in two different versions. Yeah, you heard that right. You can get it as a regular kinetic Fatebringer, or you can get it as an exotic adept version. Deej had mentioned if you try the Fatebringer out in Crucible, he recommends just using the kinetic version and not taking up an exotic slots, of course. But when you are taking on raid challenges and whatnot, to use that exotic version that you got, because it will end up coming with a damage type just like the old school one. So the Fatebringer won't have an ornament, but it will be an exotic adept version. That's right. We'll be having some exotic raid weapons besides just the Vex Mythic Glass and the Necrochasm. Same with the other raids as well. You'll end up attaining these adept versions by weekly challenges within the raids. Here's what the Vision of Confluence adept exotic version looks like. Now keep in mind, not all weapons will have exotic adept versions, but there are quite a few, I will say. So how you end up attaining these exotic adept versions is by taking on the challenges once again. So hopefully that makes a bit more sense to you all on how you get these. And they also mentioned if you're not max light yet, you will be getting some max gear throughout these new raids. So yeah, this will be definitely a great way to boost your character up faster. Now let's get into this awesome armor that we'll be receiving throughout each raid. They all are really awesome, I will say. My least favorite might be the Wrath of the Machine, but that's just my opinion. I'm just going to throw it out there. Okay, so starting off with the Hunter armor, as you can see, here's what it looks like. Most of you have already seen what the Vault of Glass armor looks like, but here's a close-up view of it. Here's what the Warlock will look like, and as you can see, it has those tentacles on it, and yes, those move. Of course, I don't have them moving because this is just a screenshot, guys. And also, check out the feet of the Warlock armor. Pretty much the kneecap and below is all Vex-like. Now, I will say on the Hunter, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that, there is only one leg that is Vex-like, the other one isn't. It's still normal. Just throwing it out there. Some minor details for you guys. Up next, I have you guys the Titan Vault of Glass armor, and they did a swell job on this, I will say. Definitely has that Vex feel to it. Anyways, up next, I got you guys the Crota's End armor, and this is just absolutely insane. And also, I will mention, whenever you shoot the armor, if you have the armament on, you will be able to pretty much deplete their armor where they aren't as, revealing. Like that visual effect that you guys see on the armor will just disappear and it will slowly regenerate. So that's definitely a really cool visual effect they decided to add in. I will say though, some of this armor that you see will definitely be pretty bad in the PvP world. I'm just being honest here because you're going to stand out. You will definitely not be able to hide so well in the PvP world with this. But I will say using this in the PvE world will be a lot of fun. And also helps you stand out and shows that you took on the challenges to be able to get this. Deej actually commented on this Titan, said that it looks like an exotic dinosaur. I have to agree, it definitely does look like some kind of exotic dinosaur. But all in all, I feel like the developer of this armor definitely did a really awesome job. I mean, hands down, I'm not going to hate on him. I think he did a really awesome job. Anyways, up next I have you guys the King's Fall raid armor. And in the commentary for this live stream, they had said that this would be the best type of armor to be using in the PvP world because it doesn't really stand out as the other armor types when using the armaments. But this one, it kind of stands out, but not nearly as much. Let's just say that much. As you see, this is what the Titan looks like. Here's what the Warlock looks like. And once again, it has that depletion on it, so when you get shot, it will, go away, then it'll slowly regenerate back to what it looks like. I feel like that is a really cool visual effect once again. And here's what the Hunter looks like. So yeah, that's it for the King's Fall armor. Let's go on to the Wrath of the Machine. Lastly, but certainly not least, they had said that this armor has the most visual effects on it, and of course the screenshot just doesn't do the job of how beautiful this armor does look, I will say. But in all honesty, in my personal opinion, I don't really find this one the best looking out of them all. Honestly, I like either the Crow d'Zin one or the Vault of Glass one to be my favorite. But they did say this one has the most visual effects on it. As you see, this is what the Warlock looks like with it. Here's what the Hunter looks like with the armor on. And lastly, here is what the Titan looks like. So yeah, nonetheless, I am very excited to be getting my hands on this. If you guys want, feel free to leave in the comments what your favorite is out of this and what you're most excited to be getting in the new Age of Triumph coming out here soon. I'll go ahead and mention what I want. I really want the exotic Fatebringer, and I really want to get my hands on the Vault of Glass raid armor and armaments. But anyways, that's about wrapping up this video, everybody. I'll be having a new video out here soon about some more info that was released throughout this live stream. I'm out of here, though. Thanks for watching and listening. Peace.